Hello people, what's up? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome back to another lesson of English with Ashish. And guys, today we are going to learn and master the last type of a conjunction, and that is a correlative conjunction. So we're gonna understand everything about correlative conjunctions. Make sure you watch the video till the end. I'm excited. So should you guys be. Let's do it. Alright people, let us understand what is a correlative conjunction. Guys, correlative conjunctions are words that work in pairs to add two equivalent elements to equal elements, right? That could be two words, two phrases, or two clauses. Generally, it's two words or phrases. It rarely adds two clauses, alright? Now, from this very definition, there are two things that you need to understand. Number one, it works in pairs to add two words, phrases, or clauses, generally two words or phrases. Number two, it adds two equal grammatical elements. That means a noun with a noun, a pronoun with a pronoun, an adjective with an adjective, and the time of the elements, the tense of the elements has to be the same as well. That's when the sentence becomes parallel. Alright? Now guys, these are the most used, most common correlative conjunctions in English, right? These are either or, neither nor, not only but also, and both and, right? Apart from these correlative conjunctions, we also have some other correlative conjunctions. If you want to learn them, if you want to master them, check the description of this video. You will find those correlative conjunctions as well, and you will also find some examples so that you can understand them. All right, now we're going to start with either or. Guys, either or is used to join two words or phrases, right, to show a choice between two options. It means one out of the two given options. Let's take some examples and understand this. I can afford either you or her in my team. I can afford either you or her. We got two options here. You or her. I can afford only one out of these two options. That could be either you or her. I cannot afford both of you. You understand that? There is a choice, right, between two options. That's what either or does. Let's look at the other example. You either follow your passion or keep thinking about what others think about you. What options do you have? You either follow your passion, that's option number one, that's element number one, or keep thinking about what others think about you. Now, there is a choice between these two options, right? You can choose either one out of these two given options, and always choose the first one, follow your passion, all right? So that's either or, that's how we use it. Let's talk about neither nor. Guys, neither nor is used to join two words or phrases, right, and to negate them. It is used to add two negative sentences or two negative phrases or words, right? Let's take some examples and understand this. Neither my teachers nor my friends believed in me. Nobody did. Neither my teachers nor my friends. So here we are using two negative elements using neither nor. Neither my teacher nor my friends believed in me. Nobody did. Neither my teacher nor my friends. Next example. Jim is neither a good friend nor a good human being. Not a good friend, not a good human being. So neither nor basically means not this and also not that. So that's how we use neither nor. Let's talk about not only but also. Guys, we use not only but also to add to phrases or clauses to give surprising information, right? To put more emphasis on the elements or what happened, right? Let's take some examples and understand this. He not only called me but also offered me a good job. He not only called me but also offered me a good job. Now guys, let me tell you something. I am not in good terms with this guy. He rarely calls me. So when he called me, I was not expecting that. So I got surprised. That's surprising information. That means a lot to me. So he not only called me, that's surprising, but also offered me a good job. That's even more surprising, right? So I'm using this conjunction to give surprising or astonishing information, right? To put more emphasis on what happened, right? He not only called me, but also offered me a good job. Good man he is. Very good man. And guys, when you want to put more stress, more emphasis on what happened, on the elements, do one thing. Bring not only in the beginning of the sentence. Let's do it. Not only did she marry me, but also she took care of my family. Not only did she marry me. And guys, when you bring not only in the beginning of the sentence, you see the subject to verb agreement gets reversed. First comes the verb, then comes the subject. It generally happens when you ask a question. But when you bring the structure in the beginning, in that case also, you reverse the subject and the verb. Alright? So not only did she marry me, I was not expecting her to marry me at all. Not at all, not in my dreams. But she did. But also, she took care of my family. That's like a cherry on the cake, right? That's too much to ask. And all the things happened. So, I'm using not only but also to join information, to join two clauses that are surprising. Okay? Now, let's talk about both and. Both and is used to add two elements, right? It is used to show the inclusion of two elements. Let's take an example. Both my friends and my family support me with what I do. Not only my friends, but also my family. It shows the inclusion. Both my friends and my family support me with what I do. So that's how we use both and. Now guys, a couple of important points that you need to understand and keep in your mind. Number one, always use a parallel structure when you join two words or phrases or clauses using a correlative conjunction. Make sure the structure is parallel. And when I say that the structure is parallel, you guys know a noun with a noun, a pronoun with a pronoun, an adjective with an adjective. And make sure the tense is also the same so that the sentence looks good. And if you do not make the structure parallel, a lot of grammarians will call it incorrect. So avoid doing that. Let me show you an example where the structure of the elements are not parallel. He either likes to play cricket or working out in a gym. The first element, likes to play cricket. Either likes to play cricket, starting with a present verb, likes, right? The second element, or working out in a gym. Working out, starting with a progressive verb. So the structure is not parallel. How do you make it? Just make it the same. He either likes to play cricket or work out in a gym. Sounds good, looks better, we are good. The second point to remember, guys. The verb of the sentence must follow the right subject, must follow the right element or the item. Alright? And with conjunctions like either or and neither nor, the verb of the sentence follows what comes after or and nor. Whatever the subject that comes after or and nor is the one the verb of the sentence agrees with or follows. Let me show you an example. Either my parents or I am right, not are right. A lot of people would have said are right. Why? Because they think whatever comes in the beginning of a sentence is your subject. That's right most of the times, but here it's not. With this conjunction, it's not, right? Whatever comes after or is the subject, is the element, the verb of your sentence is going to follow. Either my parents, plural subject, or I, first person. Now the verb is going to follow this. I am right. Okay. Let's take one more example. Neither the employees nor the employer is happy with my work. The employee is plural subject, but the verb is going to follow what comes after nor. The employer, a singular subject, the verb is going to follow this. Neither the employees nor the employer is happy with my work. Got it? All right. The last point is we do not use a comma to join the pairs of a correlative conjunction. Never do that, right? We generally do not do that. It can be done in a situation where you want to give extra information, and when you do that, you offset that particular piece of information. Let me show you an example. Not only he slapped me in front of thousands, but also he took my money. So this phrase in front of thousands is giving extra information about the sentence, right? And that is why if you see, we have offset it using two commas in the beginning of it and at the end of it. Alright? So that is about today's lesson, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this lesson. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon so that every single time I publish a video, you get notified. And guys, that's not it. Your job is not done at all. You guys need to write some sentences using these correlative conjunctions. I'll check them, right? And share the video, right? Share the knowledge. And I'll see you guys very soon. Till then, keep learning. Be safe. Bye-bye.